Welcome back to Studio 110 podcast. I'm your host, Rio, and I'm back with another OG, Brandon.
Brandon here in between the farmlands of Maryland.
So, Brandon is coming to us live from Maryland. How do you feel?
Um, it is what it is. It's a breath of fresh air if we must. Miami just had to take a break, little toxic relationship.
I totally agree. So, that's actually why we're here. We're here on an update. Me and Brandon went from living together in Miami to living states away from each other.
I know.
Boo-hoo.
Now this is how we have to communicate.
Like Futurama heads. But yeah, it was for the best. Miami was kicking our ass, and it was just shit show after shit show. Like,
We can't even describe the things that we endured. Even the last few months leading up to moving was insane.
it was like car accident, new tire.
My
Um,
last straw was beautiful Sunday morning. I have a styling appointment. I'm going to get up early. I'm driving, get to a red light. I'm about to brake. Brake doesn't work. I'm like, well, fuck that red light. Get to I just think I didn't press the brake hard enough. Get to the second red light. Fuck that red light too. The brake is not working. I like flying down the street.
so scary.
Basically, yeah. So
Yeah, that
little
was our
things like
sign.
that were a big lead up into why we moved. It was just a big sign.
Yeah, and even when we were just mentioning it to each other, like, hey, maybe, like, what do you think about not living here anymore? There was just so many signs too that we were getting to just get out of there. Like, not only that, but like once we had decided, okay, we're gonna leave, we didn't have a date yet. We were just like, okay, we're not gonna re-sign the lease. We went on our little hot girl walk, and we see like out of nowhere this Buddha picture in the middle of the sidewalk, and we're like, what the fuck? Because like Buddha's all about like detachment and stuff like that. So we were like, is that a sign? And
Mind you,
then
before we even went on the hot girl walk, we had the conversation. And I had randomly, we were sitting on the couch and I turned to her. This is how down of a bitch she is. We're sitting there and I'm like, I think I'm moving. Like, I can't do this anymore. And you're like, let me know when, I'll pack my bags. Like, let's go.
for real, because like one, I was also sick of that shit. Two, I had like family to go back to, so it was no big deal for me. And three, I also like don't ever want to feel like a hindrance to my friend, because like I'm still gonna be your friend whether we're here or there. Like I want you to grow as a person and like in your career and just in general. So it's like I'm not gonna hold you back and be like, but you're leaving me. Oh my god. Like grow up. Like
I
but
think it was something I sat with for a while though too. Like,
mhm.
it was like
Yeah,
a year in the making and no one believes me. And then one day I was like, I'm leaving.
it's time. You woke up and you're like, okay.
So then we had this conversation and then we went on the hot girl walk. And then it was just like all these signs that we saw like on the walk. And then when we came back, we were like, okay, well, we saw what we needed to see.
Literally. And then after that, like we didn't even realize when we were gonna move out. It was just like, okay, we're just not gonna resend the lease. We thought we had like, I don't know, like 4 months maybe.
Hmm.
And literally, I don't know what happened. Like you like talked to the leasing people or something and like finessed it, and then we were like, oh, we got to get out of here in like a month. And we were like, oh shit. And that move out process was brutal. Oh my god,
And we
just
thought that like the lease ended in May. Comes to find out, it ended like this month of August. We've already lived like so many lives since moving
I could
out.
not imagine still being there. Like, oh my god,
But
no.
yeah, we had until the end of the month. And then what was that? 2 weeks, 3 weeks to pack our lives up and get the fuck
Li-
out.
Literally. And I had only been there for like a year and a half, maybe. You were there for much longer, so you had so much shit to throw up. I didn't even know how much shit you had to like
I
pack and
know.
throw out.
And like being a stylist and then running my own like clothing business, an accumulation. It was like a fucking Shein factory in that
Let
bitch.
me tell you,
Like,
I had a field day with his Goodwill bag.
I literally handpicked like things I knew my friends would like, and I'm like, you had first picks, you got what you wanted, and then everyone else kind of came in and just took what they wanted.
Yeah, there was a rack of clothes, and we're like, "You're not taking this?" And he's like, "No." We're like, "Snatch, grab." Like, speaking of wearing bad decisions right now, like,
Love it. And it's so funny though, because you took so much stuff to the point where you had to like also give away stuff.
no, literally,
You're
I
like, I'm
was
giving away things I don't even buy.
dead ass. I was selling so many clothes and shoes too, like as I was moving out, because I was like, I don't wear half this shit, and it like some of it was ugly, like, so I was like, or it was just not my style anymore.
Be like that.
So yeah, I sold a lot of my shit. But honestly, like majority of my stuff I did bring home, and
The
yeah,
amount of rounds we had and trips we had to take to Goodwill, like the
there was
bags.
probably like 20
Oh my God.
trash bag, like extra large trash bags filled with clothes from Brandon's side of the house.
Whoever found it is blessed.
Mm-hmm.
If
Oh my
they were
god,
smart,
imagine.
they would have went all week to that Goodwill.
For real. Oh, this is falling. Okay. It's zooming. But yeah, that move out was insane, but very, very necessary. And so yeah, another funny story was Brandon literally just packed all his shit in his car and then shipped his car to Maryland. And there's like a mannequin in it and like full of clothes and art.
I filled that Mustang with as much shit as it could hold. Put that shit on a tow truck and was like, I'll meet you in Maryland.
For real. I can't.
And it's so funny too, because when it got to Maryland, it went to my dad's like auto shop. And my brother's the one who had to unpack it and bring it home for me. I didn't even touch any of it. But he's like going through it, and I know he was like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Like a whole ass mannequin. Like,
Literally, no, that one's cute though. That was the Versace one.
yeah,
Okay,
that one's tiny as fuck.
she's cute. Body tea. But yeah, so now we're living back at home. How has that been?
Um, okay, well, to start off, not paying rent is amazing. Um, so just working and like saving money, that's a plus. But
Mhm.
the personality clash, oh
For
my
real.
God. Like, if it's not one thing, it's another. Like, and
Duh.
I want to give examples, but I just black it out because at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to my room. Bye. Like,
Yeah, I like, again, me too. I love not having to pay rent. That's like the best part. I've been shopping so much because of that. But yeah, now it's not just like I live with my mom and my dad. Now also my brother and his girlfriend live in the same building. So I'm like, it feels like I'm in high school again and like I'm living with my whole family. It's so weird. It's very different. Luckily my parents kind of like mind their business and they have their own lives. They're retired. So my mom's like on a cruise right now. They just got back from Africa. Like they're on a trip like every other week. So that's nice.
and it's like
And
nice to spend time with them. Like,
mhm,
I feel like I've been in Miami for so long that they were in Maryland this whole time, so I missed a lot of like, big events.
exactly.
Um, so it's nice like spending time with them, but like I think spending too much time, I don't know. They just, yeah, they want the best for you, but if you don't seem stressed and your life seems too easy, then I feel like they crack down on you and they're like, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bitch,
And
I'm
like they're
living.
never happy. I literally got a whole ass job at a law firm just so they could just get off my back and leave me alone.
No, literally.
Still not enough. I'm just like, God damn, bitch, do you want me to cure cancer and like go to space? Like, please. I'm trying to like just work my 9 to 5 and make my music and make my art and move out of here. Like,
But yeah,
but
it's not horrible, but
yeah,
it definitely is a big change from living by yourself.
literally. Yeah, like I'll just be minding my business and I just get roasted for my eyebrows and I'm like, "Oh, okay. Is that what we're doing? You want to play that game?"
I know.
Cuz
I'll walk
we could
downstairs.
talk about your hair, we could talk about your outfit.
I'll walk downstairs and my dad will be like, "Okay, shorts." Like, what does that even mean? Like,
I can't. But they'll be the first ones to start like stepping their shit up once they see you. Like all of a sudden now my mom's like super into skincare, hair care, and jewelry. I'm like, okay, sis. I thought you were low maintenance. ¿Qué pasó?
no, we're definitely an influence being home.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Which one of your parents do you think is like you're more like?
Hmm. I think me and my dad. But me and my dad were so alike to the point where we like
Big
butt
clashes?
heads. Like
That's me and my dad too.
he thinks he's right. I know I'm right. It just doesn't work.
My dad always thinks he's right and always thinks everyone else is wrong, no matter what. Like,
And
and
then the thing is with
sometimes,
my mom is she'll pretend to be nice and then she'll go gossip with my dad, which will like create like a
hmm
World War III. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna talk anymore.
literally, that's how I feel too. Sometimes I'm like, I blocked them from my story. So I was like, I can't be living with you. You're watching my shit 24/7. Like, I just feel like there's eyes on me at all times.
My
Like,
parents been blocked from seeing my stories since I was like 21.
yeah, I just got on that wave.
Even the other day,
Brutal.
I had to tell you, I was like, block her. Like,
Yeah, I had to block your mom. I
especially
can't.
like the videos you posted me. I don't need that conversation.
Mom, that's AI. She made that up. Like,
Look, he has 6 fingers.
you see how he got his sunglasses appeared in the second frame?
Oh my god, that video is so funny.
That was our New York trip. That shit was so much fun. That was a while ago now, right? That was like 2021.
Hmm. Definitely
Okay,
need to
yeah,
redo.
for sure. Guys, we booked that trip in the hot tub, drunk as hell, eating sushi. Was like, we should just go to New York Fashion Week. No plans, no set anything, and we literally made it happen. And shout out Brandon, he got us front row at like a fashion show. We had better seats than Vogue and Harper's Bazaar.
That was fun. But
That
the
was so
crazy
much
part
fun.
about that summer is we always reference like we were never home. We were always going out or like New York fashion, like this and that. No jobs. Not like
Don't know where that money was coming from because neither of us were employed.
so we were just running around town, like everything paid for, whatever, like going on trips. And then, you get a little burnt out and you're like, okay, let me like better myself. And then you take a break from that lifestyle. Things get worse. I'm trying to better myself. And what do you mean things get worse? Like,
No,
does
for
the
real.
universe
Like,
want me on the streets partying? And
yes,
like,
yes, we were supposed to just be party animals. Like, Paris and Nicole, bitch. Like,
I know. So then, like, the years following that, I'm like, okay, I'm going to stay in, like, work on myself. Bitch, nothing worked out doing that. I should have just stayed out in the clubs. But
low
I think,
key, we met a lot of people that kind of like helped us in the clubs. Like,
no, for sure. Like, but I hate being like, I hate being a regular anywhere. Like,
that shit's so funny. Guys, when I tell you Brandon will literally never go back to a place the second the oh my god, for example, we used to go to this place called Drunken Taco on Fort Lauderdale Beach and we would just be day drinking at the beach all day and we were like, let's just go there. And we probably went like, I don't know, maybe 2-3 times in like a month or two.
well,
And
because
the
we had a
guy
routine. We would go to the beach, we would go to Drunken Taco, then we'd leave, get ready, go to the club. Like, it was just,
exactly. So we're at Drunken Taco and we're like about to start making a TikTok and this guy goes, good to see you again. And me and Brendan are like,
like,
what
who
was
are you
that?
talking to?
And he's like, oh, we can never come back here. I show you not, we never went back. Like,
Never went
and
back.
also that place is kind of nasty.
Well, come to find out, I saw Only and Dade posted that they got roaches,
I
which
mean, it looks like it has
you
roaches.
kind of knew that, but I don't want to visually see that you got
Yeah,
roaches.
dead ass.
Hide them in the back or something. Bring the margarita out.
Well, there's no roaches in the margaritas.
Right.
I can't. But yeah, so after now, well, living at home, now we get time to go on trips and like, or money to go on trips, which is nice. We've done a couple of trips recently, actually.
Yeah, well, like since moving back home, we've like secured new jobs. We've gone on trips. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's not like we just got home and got comfortable. Like
No, literally. Yeah, like
in time as soon as we got home.
heavy on the got new jobs. And oh yeah, we finished the EP, guys. Get
Yeah.
ready for that. That's coming soon. We'll talk about that a little bit more later, but yeah, the trips that we've been on have been super fun. We got to go, what the first one was DR, right?
hmm That was fun. I think I slept all of 3 hours, 4 hours on that trip. Um, as soon as I landed, it was go time.
Same. That trip was chaotic. As soon as I got to it was a bachelorette party for our friend Sydney, and I got there at the same time that Sydney and two of her bridesmaids got there. And so that was me, Sydney, Nietzsche, and Kate. And immediately, like, I had never met Kate or Nietzsche before. I honestly don't even think I had met Sydney in person before yet. I think I had only seen her on like FaceTime and Insta and all that. And
Yeah.
as soon as like we linked up, I was like, okay, let's check in. It's party time. We're drinking champagne. We're checking in. We go to the pool because the room's not ready. And then, oh my God, that fucking resort was playing in Sydney's face. But that shit was fun. And then we're like at a bar because we're starving, waiting for you and Michelle and everyone else to get there. And finally you guys get there, and me and Nishi are a little bit fucked up already, and I run into the villa and I jump into your arms like I hadn't seen you in 3 years. It was so funny.
That's basically how it felt. We went from living together, seeing each other every day to like, what was that, 7 months apart before we
For
finally went on
real.
that trip?
No, yeah, I was so excited because me and Michelle, every time we would go out, didn't matter who was around, we're like, our friend Brandon, like he's a complete stranger, and we're just talking about how much we miss you to them. And they're
In
like,
loving
oh,
memory.
no, literally. But yeah, that shit was so much fun. DR was
And
crazy.
like, so like I didn't know her friends either. You hadn't met like Sydney or her friends. And it's
hmm
crazy, like as soon as we got there, it was like as if we all had known each other for so long. Like,
That was so much fun. Like by the end of that trip, everybody was like, I would do this again. There was no, it was the first bachelorette party in history, or bachelorette trip in history, where there was no drama, no bullshit, no fighting. Like the only drama was with the fucking villa. Like
oh my God. No AC in one of the rooms. And of
our
course it
room,
had to be ours.
our fucking room.
And the place was like so nice. It was huge. Like, and of course the AC only went out in our room.
So me, you, and Michelle are just dying up there. You slept on the couch. Like I slept naked in a towel. Like
I just couldn't do it.
it was a sauna. Like you guys don't understand. July in the Dominican Republic is hot. It
And
is
the room was hotter
humid.
than outside. I don't know if you remember when me and Sydney slept outside. It
Yeah,
was better sleeping outside than sleeping in bed
for real.
in that room.
But at the very last night, we got our own room on some Casa Amor type shit. Like
Oh
we
yeah,
actually had AC the last
we
night.
got the private villa next to the main villa.
Wait, what's that called? The Hideaway?
Oh yeah, we were at the Hideaway
I
watching
can't.
telenovelas.
Oh my God, that shit was so funny. But yeah, like that trip was fun because there was like themed nights, themed days. There was like death to her last name. We all wore black. She wore white. There was like bikinis and martinis. We were in like brown and green bikinis. There was like a sunset day.
I missed
Every
that because I was passed out. But
ass up, face down on the bed. Like,
no, you guys were posting, well, after the trip, you guys were posting pictures. I was like, what day is that? I wasn't there. I was passed out.
did I go to the club? Oh
That
my
was the
God.
following trip.
No, yeah. So I felt like even though it was kind of a chaotic trip, we were all still pretty good. Like, nobody got hurt.
Well,
Nobody,
you can't
like,
get too chaotic internationally.
yeah, like, but
I'm
we
not
were
trying
gonna
to get into
go.
PR jail.
No, literally. We were gonna go on, like, I think it was the second night or the last night to out to like an actual club off of the resort. And I was so down up until dinner time, and I realized how drunk we all were, and I just got this like bad feeling. You know that bad feeling you get where like you're like I can't ignore it. I
I
was like
was mid booking the club. Everyone had like sent me money and I was like gonna book it. And then everyone like had a change of heart and I was like, oh, okay.
I was because I like as soon as that happened, my mind started spinning. I'm like DR international off the resort, less safe club, spiked drinks.
But then we ended up going to that like lounge bar
Mm-hmm.
situation, like on the resort, and that was fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that was super fun. But there was so many swingers at that resort, dude. That was so weird. Oh
Even we
my
would go to a
God.
restaurant and like that couple that like turned their chairs to like prop themselves at our table. That was
Scary. They look like someone said they look like meth heads. Like,
like, how do you like physically get up, move your chair to face our table? Like, look at each other, enjoy your dinner. Like,
beyond. And it was the man too. It was like all seven of us like looking good just sitting there, and the man gets up, basically like turns his chair. I apparently it was my fault allegedly, because he comes up to the table and he's like, "Do you mind if I switch our salt or switch our pepper?" I don't know what the fuck he said.
oh, I do remember that.
And I was like, "Yeah, sure, just bring it back," or whatever the fuck I said, because I'm always talking to strangers. Bad idea. And then he did that shit. He starts looking at the table, and I'm like,
And then we ended
"That's
up
weird."
Googling what it means.
It's a swingers term. He was asking to like switch. I guess like switch his wife for one of us. I don't even know. Like it was weird, bro. Ugh. And they were both ugly.
I
Tragic.
didn't even pay for that dinner. There was no AC in the restaurant. I hauled ass out. I
Yeah,
broke
no.
into a sweat. I was like, I'm going to the beach.
That
And we
wasn't
went to
even
that
our
little
real
bar.
that wasn't even our real dinner reservation. That was like
Oh
some
yeah.
shitty little like diner thing, cuz our real reservation was for the wrong time or something.
No, the person in charge of booking was like, oh, your dinner is at 9 or 10. And then we asked, and they're like, no restaurant is open at 9 or 10
I
besides this
can't.
fucking shitty diner.
Yeah, so first
So
night
we're all like in our full themed outfits, like in this shitty ass diner with swingers staring at us. Like,
for real, like we
they
looked
make you feel
so good.
up.
Like I have like a ponytail extension, a backless dress, heels, a chain belt. He's like,
I'm in like this like metal mesh crystal top underneath. Like everyone looks so good.
yeah, Blake was like in gloves and like this beautiful like corset dress. I'm like, bro, what is going on here? Like,
We did not
but
belong in that place.
but yeah, luckily no one got
The
switched.
food was disgusting.
It
Oh
was
my
so
God.
bad. The only night that they had good food was the last night that you didn't make it out to,
Damn.
but Michelle got sick.
Oh yeah.
Like she got sick from that food, so I'm like, I don't know, maybe it wasn't that good.
What was
Maybe
that?
I was
Hibachi?
it was hibachi, yeah. But yeah, that was the only food that had like seasoning besides the beans in the morning. Like so we were just living off champagne basically the entire trip. Wake up, champagne,
There was not
hang
a
out,
time where I did not have a glass of champagne.
or a shot. It was like champagne and shots the entire trip. And if you know me, I don't take shots. I hate shots. And I was like, you know what, this is a special occasion. I'm seeing Brandon for the first time in a while. It's Sydney's batch. I'm meeting all these new people. I get to see all my friends. Like, I'm like, okay, fuck it. We're gonna do shots. Brutal.
A shot
Absolutely
chased
brutal.
by champagne.
Yeah, and if I asked for a chaser, the bartender would be like, you have champagne.
You do.
Enabling. Enabling. I can't. Well, I luckily I didn't get too bad. I think they use like lower percentage alcohol in those types of resorts. But
We had access to like the top shelf bar, but for some reason we never went. I don't know why.
is that the one we went to on the last day?
No. But that one was cute though.
That one was cute. Yeah. So Michelle gets sick on the hibachi night, and the next day she has her flight super early in the morning, and homegirl did not get up for that flight, and I was just like, oh shit. So
Mind you, she's sick as fuck, throwing up in a room with no AC. Like,
literally,
so
like,
she's on death's bed.
literally that, and then like none of her shit's packed from like the night before. So like Brandon's like making arrangements for her to get like another flight back, and I'm packing all her shit. I'm like packing the toiletries, the clothes. She had a ring light. Like I didn't even know half the shit that she brought. Like homegirl packed for like a month. Like, and then
I'm
so
like, do we need to call a wheelchair? Like,
yeah.
we're getting this out of DR now.
We're like setting everything up, and then as soon as everything was set up, we were like, okay, period, let's go drink. So we moved Michelle into like the AC room with the, and like I left some clothes out for her to change into, and we were like, okay, we'll be right back. Me and Brennan go to a bar and get absolutely like trashed like for like 20 to 30 minutes straight. And you'd think, oh, 20-30 minutes, it's like 1-2 drinks. Not with us.
I
Not with
don't think
us.
it was 20 or 30 minutes. I think it was longer because I remember our car was supposed to be there at 1:30. We didn't get to the car till 3 p.m. And the car
I
left
can't.
us, and we had to get the hotel to call us a taxi
I'm crying. I do remember that. But yeah,
because we
we
were
had
sitting
a
there.
crunch time.
We were sitting there, and I'm like, our car was supposed to be here at 1:30. It's now like 2:45, and then my flight was like somewhere around that time. So
Oh
I
yeah,
was
we
about
were
to miss my
rushing.
flight too.
My flight was until late because I knew this trip was gonna do something like that. I always leave late now. But yeah, I was like, okay, let's get Michelle and Brennan to their terminal, and then I'll just walk back to mine because the airport in DR is super small. Like you can run that bitch in 5 minutes. Like
Well, my shit was fucking packed. That baggage thing.
damn,
Remember we
because
got
you checked a
there?
bag, right?
Yeah, we got there, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go check this bag, and then we're gonna hit up the fucking VIP lounge bar. And then I get to the line, and like 45 minutes goes by, and I'm like, I'm about to miss my flight.
Dead
No
ass.
drink for me.
I can't.
That was a
But
shit show.
yeah, so he goes, well, Michelle, everyone had left, and then Michelle goes, and then he goes, and then I'm just walking back to my terminal, and I'm realizing how fucked up I am, or like how, like, if I had one more drink, I'd be drunk. I'm like, great idea, let's go to the bar. Because I had a lot of time to kill. I think it was like 3 or 4 p.m., and my flight wasn't until like 8 p.m., 8 something, I don't even know. So I go to the bar, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'll like get something to eat. I look, everything's super expensive and doesn't look good. So I'm like, okay, ew. Like, let me just get another glass of champagne.
I just
Uh,
don't think the food in the tourist area of DR is. I'm not gonna speak for DR as a whole.
yeah,
Maybe we need some authentic shit, but in the tourist area, no.
trash. But keep in mind, I had been drinking champagne all weekend, but I guess it was like the cheap shit. I went to the airport bar and ordered a glass of champagne, and this was the real shit. And I got fucked up off of like the one glass of champagne that they served me like on top of everything that I had drank that day. So I'm like, I put my sunglasses on. I was like, I look fucking crazy. Like I'm in like a bright pink juicy tracksuit, my sunglasses, and fucked up. And I have to stay there for hours. I'm like, what am I gonna do? And I literally just wandered around. I went to the bathroom, I sat down, I got up, I was like, do I eat something? And then I was like falling asleep. I was like, bitch, if I miss this flight because I fell asleep, I'm gonna be so upset with myself. So I'm just awake, waiting. Finally, I can board the plane. I'm like, oh, thank God. I throw my carry-on up there, and as soon as I locked myself into the seat, I just passed out. I woke up in Miami. Like,
I passed out on my flight too. All that champagne hit me too, but it was fun.
and then I like started my new job the next day. Like,
Oh my God. I think I went to work the next day too.
brutal. But that was like, besides all like the shit show, like genuinely the people that we went were so much fun. Like, and then we got to see them again for the wedding. So the wedding was in DC, and it was like reunion.
Yeah,
Bitch,
that was so fun.
I love them. Like, they are such a good time. They're all so cool. They're unique. They have their own style. Everyone does something different. Like, I love it.
And everything, like, so the Bachelorette went like so smoothly. The wedding went so smoothly. I've never seen something so like seamless. Like,
For real. That wedding was iconic. Dress beautiful. Venue stunning. Bride slayed. Like, after party iconic. You didn't make it to that one, but
I know.
that's okay.
So, like, the ceremony was like outside. I think it's called the Ronald Reagan building, but
Yeah,
it's like
that
in a
it was
monument.
so
Not a
nice.
monument, but like a pavilion outside. And then we went into the Ronald Reagan building afterwards. And there was like a little reception area and then the dinner area. And
And mind you,
people, from what I remember,
we've only throughout the entire day just been getting ready for the wedding, consuming only a little bit of I had a bagel. He did not have a bagel.
I
Uh,
had a quarter of a bagel.
okay, I had
I
a
got
bagel, he had a
half a
quarter.
bagel and I planned on munching on it throughout the day. And at some point, somebody threw it away because I was taking too long to eat it. So I just never got another one.
So all we had basically besides the bagel was caviar and champagne all
We went
day.
through 6 or 7 bottles of Dom, which
And
is
there was not it wasn't like this was the wedding. This was just the bridal party getting
getting
ready.
ready, just the bridesmaids and the bride.
Yeah, so we were just getting lit, having a good time, like doing face masks, putting makeup on, getting our hair done, like all this other stuff. And then around like 2 p.m. hit, and it was go time, bitch. Like,
I had
fucking
all of,
camera crew coming in.
I had like 8 minutes to change.
Yeah, like he's sewing the train on her dress, and then like, but like everything worked out perfectly. And then at at the reception, that's when we met Maria.
Maria.
Maria is the woman that
She's in
sabotaged
charge of,
Brandon.
yeah, sabotaging me. So beautiful ceremony, beautiful reception after the ceremony, like cocktail hour moment, photo op, and then now it's time for the dinner. So we go into the reception dinner area. Well, at first we had to, the intro for the bride and the groom was like a bottle service themed entrance. So I'm with a strobe light, I'm like dancing. There's like signs that say Mr. and Mrs. Bolton. So living it up. I don't even feel a bit tipsy at that point. Like I'm so
Yeah,
good.
same.
Um, we sit down at the table. They're doing their first dance. There's some speeches going on. Maria enters the chat. Maria comes to the table. She fills my glass of wine. I'm like, hey, so jokingly, can you refill this glass like every 5 minutes? And she laughs and she's like, yeah, haha. I'm like, what's your name? She's like, Maria. I'm like, we're going to be best friends. Little did I know, 5 minutes on the dot, every single 5 minutes, she would come and refill whether that glass was not empty or not. So in the span of maybe 20 minutes, I had 4 glasses of wine. Mind you, we had all the champagne the morning of. I didn't eat.
And he
It,
still looks fine to me. Like, I'm sitting across the table, like between these two fine ass like Australian groomsmen, but like They were annoying
I,
as fuck.
I'm chilling. Like literally, I remember everything up until the lobster is put in front of me. I go
That's what
cut
happened.
I go to cut the lobster. I'm like, oh, this shit is not cutting. Like, what's going on? Blackout. Like, as soon as the lobster was set in front of me, everything went out the window. Like, from that point forward, I don't remember anything.
Literally, I remember like before the dinner happened, you were like there talking, chatting with Nietzsche and maybe Kate or Kate's fiance, and everything's fine, dandy, whatever. Like I think I'm talking to Kate, yeah. And then all of a sudden I look across and I see you like cutting the lobster, but you don't look there anymore. Like you're gone. I was like, "Oh my god, he's fucked up." And then I was like, "Wait, he was just fine. Like I've never seen him like this." I'm like, "What happened?" So I'm just like keeping an eye on you, like eating my lobster, and I'm like, "Okay, like at least he's eating something. Maybe he'll sober up once he's like done eating." And then no, that was
Genuinely,
the
have
other
never,
Brandon came out like,
I genuinely have never been that drunk in my life, ever. Like,
and then like he disappears for
at
a
least I'm
while, and then I come like I all of a sudden we're on the dance floor and he's dancing with this lady and she's taking his clothes off. Like
I have no
she's
recollection.
she's taking her jacket off and you're like at first you were like, what, why is she like taking my clothes off? And then you just went with it. You're like, okay.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I can count on two hands how many times this has happened where a random woman has come up to me just taking my clothes off.
I
And
can't.
I have so many people that can vouch for it, and now that you're one because you've seen it.
That shit
But
was so funny.
I think I was
Like
getting war flashbacks.
you literally were like, hold on, what's going on here? But yeah, no, that was such a fun wedding. And then me and Nietzsche walked your ass back to the hotel after the wedding was over. Cause
Glad I
like
could walk.
barely. You're walking like Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, but
Like
nobody had to hold me up.
period. But yeah, like it was me, you and Nietzsche, and everybody was gonna go to the club after like the bridal party and everything. And you're like, okay, let's go. I'm going. I'm like, all right, yeah. And Nietzsche's like, you're not going. And then um you're like, yes, I am. You're like fighting her over it. And I looked at her, I was like, just go with it. Like, I was like, just go with it. And so she's like, okay, yeah, you're going. So we go to our room first. Me and Brandon were sharing a room. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to get ready in Nietzsche's room. I'll come back for you. And you were like, okay, but don't leave me. And I was like, okay. And I knew I was leaving him there. He was in no shape to go to the club.
What's better?
But like, as I was leaving, I closed, like, I hear the door close and then I hear a thump. And I'm like, did he just fall? I was like, I don't know, maybe it was just the door. He could have died. I didn't check. I felt so bad. So like, me and Nietzsche get ready in her room and then meet everybody at the club. And then we just like danced and partied and hung out. And then I came back. And as I'm coming back, he's waking up.
The
He's like,
demon has resurrected.
let's go
Literally
out.
saying, I'm like, we're going out.
Let's go out. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, you have 10 to 30 minutes to find somewhere for us to go before I go to sleep. Everywhere was closed. I was actually down to go out. I put a dress on and everything. I was like, okay, let's
No,
go.
you were excited at first, and then I saw like the longer I took to like find a place that was open, you were just like knocking.
Yeah, I was like, because I was also looking. I was like, closed, closed, closed. I was like, okay, we're not going out. So I was like, all right, good night. And
Well, you didn't go out, but I went out. I had to go meet a friend, but
I can't.
I got dressed, I left. I was back by like 5:30, 6 in the morning.
Mhm.
Little nap. We got up the next morning.
Brunch.
Brunch. But before brunch, I'm laying in bed. I'm like looking through everyone's stories. I'm like, oh, the club. Like, So I turned to Nikki and I'm like, this is gonna sound like a crazy question, but did I go to the club last night?
And I like had just woken up, but I died laughing. I was like,
It
no,
was just
Brandon.
crazy to see everyone that I was just with at the club. And then I don't remember being at the club. So I'm like, did I go to the club? I don't even remember leaving the wedding.
If I didn't take drunk ass videos of us, we would never know what goes on. But like, I keep that iPhone camera on me. Like,
Just
but
keep it as a
yeah,
capsule. Don't let
dead
them
ass.
ever see.
But literally, yeah, I died laughing when he asked that. I was like, no, Brandon, you didn't go to the club.
So
But then he
market
was
lights up.
he was like, I could tell he was like, oh, I should have gone. And then he saw videos of how fucked up he was. He was like, thank God I didn't
I
go.
took the videos to show me you did not need to go to the club.
For real. You were gonna be just fine without the club. But we do need to have a Fort Lauderdale or Miami rerun. You need to come back down.
Oh, I'm definitely down.
Okay, period.
My plan is to do that, and then we also need to have like a little winter extravaganza
Yes,
here.
absolutely. Maybe we could do like New Year's up there.
True. We're not
My
going
family.
to Times Square,
Oh
so
fuck no!
we
I
can
did that with Brittany once, and we left after 20 minutes of standing there. Like
you have to
we
like
were like,
stand in like a blockaded area for 8 hours, and there's no
people wear
bathrooms. You leave,
diapers.
you can't.
People wear diapers to that shit. Like grown ass adults wear diapers so that they can watch that shit. Fuck no.
They don't even have drinks.
No, yeah. If I would rather like meet one of
A
those people who
rooftop
lives,
barbecue.
yeah, meet one of those people who lives in those building and go to the rooftop or something. Like that would be a lot more fun than the cattle zone that they have down there.
Put that on the maybe list.
Okay.
We'll
But
have to
yeah.
like make a list and check it twice.
Okay, but so yeah, Miami trip and Winter Wonderland trip. Like
And then we have to go international again.
yes. Maybe Europe.
I'm down.
Let us know if we should go to Greece. I can't. But yeah, so actually, what would be like your dream trip with like me, you, and Michelle, or me and you?
I don't know because it could go like one of many ways.
Mhm.
Like it could be like, I don't know, like a tropical area. It could be like something European. It could be Japan. You know, there's so many like different
Ooh, Japan could be cool.
routes we can go.
I've never been to Asia. I've been to like parts of Europe. I've been to Central America, South America, parts of the U.S., Canada.
I even think it would be fun to like do something not long term. This would be like a weekend trip, but like something nature.
Oh, like a hiking situation.
Okay, I don't know about hiking, but
Yeah, because I don't really like hiking.
like
Like,
something we can explore. I don't want to be hiking 8 miles, but like kind of the trip that you were supposed to come on with to the
oh yeah.
we stayed in the cabin, me and Michelle, like
Well, you know what we could do then? We could do like Tennessee, like Gatlinburg vibes.
I don't know
Get
much
a
about Tennessee, but I'm down.
get a cabin in
Oh,
Tennessee.
another one I know that Michelle had brought up is like Mardi Gras.
Oh my God, yeah, New Orleans. That'd be dope. Okay, like girls trip is out or I can't. Doesn't she end up like pissing on everyone when she's on the zip line?
Yes.
That's some shit that would happen to one of us. But yeah.
And for this one, we'll have to drag Shania.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Speaking of Shania, she couldn't be here today because she's not feeling well.
She's been going through it, like
Yeah.
ear infections. Was her foot infected? No, she was bit by a spider.
Bit by a spider,
I was about to
like
be like athlete's foot, whatever she's got.
I can't.
She had like lung problems last week or
Yeah,
something.
she was like had an asthma attack or something. Her inhaler was expired, and she's like, should I go to the hospital? I was like, yeah, bitch, you should. But yeah, she's like good on the breathing problems now. She's just got the ear infection and stuff like that. So she didn't want to like put headphones on, and I get it, whatever. She'll be back next time and we can get the tea on her and what she's been up to since the last podcast, because it has been a minute since all three of us have done a podcast together. So that'll be fun to get everyone back together. But yeah, me and Brandon pretty much gave you a rundown of like everything, but the most recent news from both of us is that this EP that he's been helping me with is done. We're just like, it's in post-production now basically, and we're going to be working on visuals soon. And as you know, he is my stylist and
Of course.
creative director, so we will be going off for this. We're going to have like a video, a photo shoot, couple of other things, maybe some merch. And yeah, it's gonna be super fun. I'm really excited. We worked really hard on it. It's taken like longer than it takes to make a baby. Like
Well,
but
technically,
yeah,
it is making a baby.
deadass.
It's like time, effort, money, like
For real. So our
doctor
baby,
visits or the sesh visits.
yeah, dead. Yeah, our baby's almost done. Delivered by Chen. And yeah, I'm excited for you guys to hear it. It's a completely different vibe than what I put out before. What I put out before was very sad girl. This is very bad girl. So get into it. It's coming soon.
Music
Stay
for the
ready.
hotties, music for the baddies.
Exactly. So I think that is all of our updates for now. Do you have anything else to add before I sign us off?
Not necessarily, but it's so funny that we had to kind of run through everything we've gone through and give the PG version as well, because we just don't have time for details.
For
Trust, these
real.
stories are a little crazier than they sound.
Yeah,
But I look forward to seeing more. And, you know, Miami might have came to the end, but the chaos did it.
it never ends. But yeah, so keep a lookout. Okay, keep a lookout for all the stuff we have coming out. There is going to be more updates, more podcasts, and lots of music and fun and fashion. But until then, if you want to see what's the behind the scenes or be on the lookout on the update, you can find his pages at
I'm Brandon Dawson, straight across the board, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter.
period. And same thing for me. All my socials are the same. Rio Jade Official, Rio Jade Music. Keep in touch. In the meantime, we'll leave you with our favorite beauty products right now. Brandon, what is a beauty product that you cannot live without?
Ugh.
This could be hair. This could be skincare. This could be anything.
Okay, we're gonna go on two opposite sides of the spectrum. For hair, been using Tresemme hairspray
I knew that was coming.
years.
It's so
Put
good.
everyone on shit. I go to sleep, I wake up like this. People think it's a wig. Like, no. For skincare, I'm gonna have to give kudos to our girl Tatcha.
I love Tatcha.
She eats it up in skincare realm.
Everything or just something specific?
I just started a serum. I don't know which one it is. It's really good. I wish I knew the name. And of course, the trusty water cream.
Period. Yeah, I use that one every day. Okay, so mine for hair is a new love of mine. It's shout out Bretman Rock. He's the one that put me on the Dr. Groot hair hair thickening stuff. I got the whole set, but specifically that pen. Oh my god, it works so well. Like I do slick back so much that like all this is like always balding. So this is all new growth. Shout out Dr. Groot.
Nice.
Groot. That goes hand in hand with like castor oil, but that's like a whole nother topic. As for skincare, my go to my favorite right now. Obviously, Tatcha is my ride or die. Like, I use their face wash and moisturizer all the time, but something that I've been like obsessed with lately is those Medicube pink PDRN masks that you can like sleep with.
Hmm.
Holy shit, those are so good. I get them on Amazon. Like, as soon as I'm done with like my pack, I reorder. Like,
Well, you're
but yeah,
putting me on because now I want to try both.
it's so good. And but yeah, I've been hearing really good things about all the Medicube products. So K Beauty, K Skincare, you guys are killing the fucking game, taking over America right now. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for listening. We love you. Follow us again, Rio Jade Official. I'm Brandon Dawson, Studio 110 Podcast on all platforms. And yeah, just stay in touch for the vibes, the chaos, the news, and more exciting things coming up.
We'll see you next time.
Peace
Peace
out.
out.